Howdy, chat. Hey, Cody, not far from Frankenmuth? Awesome. I'm just on the other side of it as well. Hey, Anthony. Happy to catch another stream of yours? Well, thanks, buddy. I'm glad you're here. So we're back at it again on Frankenmuth. 4X. I got some more wheat to take off. I gotta bale the bales up, stack them in the barn, and then I need to spray my soybeans for weeds, and then I might start doing some corn chopping, because I think I have a cornfield that's pretty close. I think it's in its state where I can chop it. Anthony, thank you for the sub. Subscribe. Oh, wow. For 6 months in advance. Holy buckets. Thank you very much, sir. Much appreciate that, Anthony. I appreciate the you wanting to spend your hard-earned money on me and subbing to the channel and supporting. That's holy cow! You did 77 bales already. That's I feel kind of honored that you've decided I was worthy of it. Yeah, that's true, J-Man. That's gonna be a special date with the missus. That is true. Or a new mouse, because my mouse is shot from modding. I wore the little pads right off the bottom of it that make it, you know, slide around. Those pads wore right flat. And then there's where my one finger always rests, there's a big divot in the side where it's time. So yeah, I probably should go with day night first. Could do 2 in 1. Could go to date night and then on the way home swing by Best Buy and pick up a new mouse. Oh, we have power tonight. That's great news. We have internet. That's better news. But we are getting snowmageddon. Of course, it isn't really snowing right now. It's more sleet and freezing rain, I believe. Oop. It was snowing earlier today. But they're still calling for like 6 to 9 inches total. But unless it starts snowing, that's not gonna happen. Sleet and freezing rain will put a pretty big damper on that snowfall total. Date in a mouse sounds like a great day for 2. Yes, it does. Well, yeah, thanks a lot, Anthony. Me and the missus greatly appreciate it, for sure. Yeah, sure. Oh, that's right. They're getting pretty bad up north of me, where it's all snow. They're supposed to get like 12 to 16 inches or something like that out of this storm system. So, I'm glad I live in the southern area of Michigan. Well, not middle, I guess would be the middle southern is what it technically would be called, but down farther south they're getting all ice, I believe. Lansing, Detroit area, that's supposed to be all ice. $18 to $24 here in the north, yeah. Yeah, it's a mess of a storm. It's a big system. I mean, it didn't start as early as they said that it was going to up here by me. But when it did start, it came down. We got probably, I would say we got 3 inches on the ground. But it's being somewhat compacted down now because of the sleet and freezing rain mix that we're getting. So it's kind of hard to judge anymore what we have on the ground because it's melted and compacted some. Yeah, a bit much for all at once. Yeah, the roads aren't too bad though. On the way home, the roads they're slushy and a little bit snow covered, but it wasn't horrible. I've drove on much worse. So tomorrow morning could be a different story. If this thing switches over to all snow and it starts dumping, it could be a little interesting with the snow pack, the ice, and then the snow on top of that. Yet that might not be so good. Nope. Yeah, kids don't have school. We got called from the school too here about an hour ago. I think it was something like that. And, yep, they called off school tomorrow already around here. Which is, I guess, it is what it is. When I was going to school, they wouldn't have called they never really called it off before before the actual day of or the morning of. I can't recall them ever canceling it like the night before the day of school. It was always either that early morning of the day. Folks are ordering seed up there? Yep. Yeah, it's coming quicker than we think. I mean, we're almost into early March. Sugar beets go on the ground usually early April, late March. So it's getting here. Of course, it all depends on the weather, of course. If it's how wet of a spring we get and the temperatures stay cold. But sugar beets can lay in the ground for a while. They don't hurt them. The seed, they'll still come up. They can lay cold for a little bit. All grain and greenhouse field produce up here? Ah, okay. Lots of potatoes, yeah. There's a little bit of potatoes down here in the thumb area, but that's pretty much the only areas I see potatoes being grown in. I mean, they tried growing. There's a couple farmers around here that grow potatoes. You see a field here and there that have spuds in it, but most of the acres are out in the thumb area. I do not farm. I have a little garden, but it's really little. But my cousins, I have one set of cousins are kind of a smaller dairy farm, which is also where this map has been kind of developed from. This map's kind of the farmland that they farm, or the neighbors around them farm too. more the standard than the 4X. The standard map, the main farm, is actually the location of their farm. And then I have another set of cousins that they have a larger dairy operation. And I grew up on a farm in my early years, so I've been around it quite a bit. Worked for an ag dealer for a year and a half selling parts. I know enough to know that corn stalk swaths don't come out of a combine, but that's just me having fun with it. Unless you're combining corn with a grain head, then you could probably potentially get a swath out of your combine. But with a corn head, not like a straw swath. Why go back farming again? No, it's almost impossible. If you're not born into the family for a farm, like if my dad was a farmer, then sure, I would gladly take over the business when it came to be that point. But that's really the only way, unless you are super rich and can buy a farm, how you can get into farming nowadays. You can either work for a farmer or not. I mean, that's really the only choices I have. And my cousins and stuff they have, the one is, they don't have the capital and the stuff to support a full-time hired person, so I just help them in my free time, and we trade off my hours and help for pounds of beef, which works out well. But yeah, I mean, there's really no way to get into farming unless you win the Mega Millions and can buy a big farm, or if you're kind of grandfathered in on a operating working farm. Alrighty, J-Man. Gotta get some feet vertical. Oh, that's I get it. Nice. Have a good night, J-Man. Ooh, heading into aviation. That's interesting. Yeah, medical can be, depending on what field you're in medical. Medical can be very high demanding, high stress. I mean, hats off to anybody that's in the medical field and getting up and going to work every day to help support the human race. And it's tough. Plus the stuff you see every day, no. Not for me. Not for you either, Michigan farmer. Yep. Yep. Yes, Anthony, sugar beets are chat currency. I used to have sound bits and all that stuff too that you could use them on way back many years ago when I kind of burned myself out. Used to have sounds and stuff that you could spend your sugar beets on to play sounds and stream. I don't for the life of me remember how I did it back then to get that reconfigured or reset up. I'm sure at some point I'll sit down and have a few minutes here now that I'm officially, not officially, kind of done with modding FS22, so it's going to give me some free time to work on some other things. And kind of bring some of that stuff back if I can, and remember how to do it. It loves how it has a face, yeah. It's on the side of my tractor too, my 8R, which is the tractor I usually use for harvesting beets. I put that logo on the side of the tractor hood as a buyable option. Which you'll see here in a minute when I get, because that's hooked up to my bale picker upper doey thing. I'm pretty well known for sugar beets in the farm sim communities and streaming and stuff. I used to do a lot of sugar beets, but there was a full map of Michigan, full map of beets on that map that broke me. 33.5 million liters. Yeah. All with, realistic equipment base, no cheater equipment is what I would call it. It was 550 some truckloads to the sell point or the piler. Yeah, that broke me. It was 41 hours, I believe it took, and it was 11 days that Swiss, Phil, myself, J-Man, we all had done it. I think there's a couple other guys too. There's a couple council guys too. We did a crossplay server doing it. That helped out. Usually there was 3 to 4 for sure. Sometimes we had up to 6 people helping do it. But yeah, I burned myself out on beats. Actually found me randomly as a recommendation. Didn't know if FS was a thing. Oh, well, welcome to the world of FS, Farming Simulator. It's addiction. I'm addicted to it. Of course, I've been addicted to anything that's farming anyway, so. It is, if in my honest opinion, FS made by Giants is the game to beat as far as farming simulation goes, where you can actually drive the implements, drive the combines, drive the tractors, manage your crops, sell your crops when you want to, have animals. I mean, there's even forestry. The game has pretty much everything you can think of to do with. It's an amazing game. The DLCs that they come up with, man, that's a different story, but the game itself is pretty solid. I enjoy it. The very first game I ever played farming, that was like a farming game, was Sim Farm on like the old DOS computer system. You actually had to like run it with DOS. Which then later versions came out where you could run it with like Windows 3.1 or Windows 4.0 or something like that. I don't remember all the Windows variations, but yeah. Then from Sim Farm, it went to what was it? I think it was either Sim Tractor or Drive Green. Oh wait, no, there was North American John Deere Farmer in there too. There's like 3 games in that series where it was similar to Sim Farm. It was kind of like a top-down click the field and the tractor goes and does it kind of thing. So yeah, it was North American Farmer, or John Deere North American Farmer. There's 3 variations of that game that came out, and then came out Drive Green and Sim Tractor. Sim Tractor was, in my opinion, ahead of its time for what you could do and how realistic it was. The graphics weren't as great, but back then the graphics weren't great on anything. But the amount of the finite stuff you could do with all the combining and starting a header and combining the realism with it, that was a jump ahead in the right direction. And then Drive Green came out, and I played that for a while until I found FS09. And then I've been hooked on Farm Sim since then for farming games. Some others have come out that have tried. There's like, oh, what was the one? Well, there's Cattle and Crops, but that flopped. Like Pure Farming, I think it was called, or something like that. But they didn't have any brand names, so the farm simulator game here, the biggest draw is that you have brand name and equipment that is detailed like it is in real life. All the other farming games that have tried and come out, they have a generic tractor combine with no specific branding to it, and it's just, yeah. Didn't know there was 3? Trebek? Yeah, there was 3. There was John Deere American Farmer, like North American John Deere Farmer, and there was one other one. I don't remember them all. It's been so long. I mean, geez, we're talking 90s. That's a long time to remember. Pure Farming, yep. Anthony, I have both. I have PC and I have a PlayStation 5. I've had a PlayStation. As far as consoles goes, I've gone back all the way to the Atari 2600. I had an NES, a Super NES, N64, a Nintendo Wii. Still got a Wii. I don't have anything Xbox. The Xbox is the only consoles that I never really got into. I've mostly been either Nintendo or PlayStation. Trebek, thank you for the follow, and I think there was another. Yes, Lozar. Thank you for your follow as well. And how you doing, dear mullet? But yeah, it's I've been pretty big in gaming since I was just a little younger. On the Atari. And boy, things have definitely come a long ways from that Atari. Oh boy. Just a pixel line and pixel, playing Pong. Yeah, things have come a long way in the gaming world. In pretty short time, too. I mean, 30 years. 30, 35 years, things have progressed pretty quickly as far as gaming goes. Compared to other things. IWH, how's it going? But yeah, on my PS, my consoles, I usually play the gunner games. No, not Call of Duty. I don't care for Call of Duty, but like the Division 2, Ghost Recons, those style games is what I mostly play on my consoles. On the PC side, it's mostly the simulation games. So like this game, Construction Simulator. I do have a couple other games that, like shooter games, like Generation Zero. I play that on. I play that on both, but I do have it for PC that I played on for a while too. Um, but yeah, it's. There's the Uncharted series too. I got big into Resident Evil series on console. I played a lot of them. Still play a lot of them. I want to get into Dead Space remake. I bought it. It's been sitting on the shelf. Been waiting to play it. But I want to start playing that too. See, because I loved the first one when it first came out. It's a great game. So I wanted to get back into playing some of that too again. But back in like the PlayStation 2 era, I was big in SOCOM. That disc lived in my system for years. It's like the only game I ever played was SOCOM, SOCOM 2, SOCOM 3 Confrontation. And then sadly they were pretty much junk after that. When Zipper stopped making it, that's when it kind of just fell apart. I was always hoping they'd make a remake of that because that'd be pretty epic. But I think the way the generations are now, the way the gaming's is, all the Call of Duty stuff and PUBG, I don't know if it would do well anymore because most are shy away from the tactical shooter games. They just like the respawns or battle royale games, and the tactical shooter games are kind of gone to the wayside. But yeah, no hate on consoles in this channel. Unless you give me a reason to hate you. Speaking of the PS5, I saw one in the wild the other day. And by that I mean I see one on the shelf at a store where you could actually go and buy it for retail price. It's crazy. I took a picture of it because I couldn't believe it. Yep, Zap Meyer. Yep.
I haven't seen one of those on the shelf for a year.
Oh yeah?
Over a year.
Yeah, it was crazy. Walked into Meyer, and I always check every time we go to Meyer shopping for food and whatnot. I always go down the electronic aisle just to see. And sure enough, the last time I was there, they had two of them on the shelf. I'm like, holy cow. And one dude saw me, took a picture, and looked at me funny, and I was like, ah. It's like, dude, I never seen one in the wild. I gotta take a picture of it. He just chuckled. FS plays pretty good on PS5. Um, I did play a little bit on the PS4, but it was about the same time I got a PS5, so it wasn't long. But it plays well on console. The only difference between really console and PC is the mods. Console mods are strictly limited to Giants' mod hub, where PC there's a lot of third-party sites and like Facebook modding pages. You can get mods from them where they don't deal with Giants mod hub. That really is the only perk in my opinion. Consoles run the new gen consoles, at least for sure, run just as good as what PC runs it, and I've done that comparison. Um, yeah. Um, the biggest thing is the whole mods and map sizes. That's really the big debate on what platform you should get the game on. It's all if you love mods and want every single mod that comes out and have a gigantic mod folder or mods like 600, 700 some mods, then you're probably going to want to go to a PC side just for file space storage and all that stuff. But if you just want to play the game and have fun with it and don't care about having every single mod that comes out, you're probably just fine on console if that's what you have. Old gen systems, if you get up there on your storage limit, they bog down a little bit. Um, they can still run it, no problem. I mean, they're more apt to crash. That blue screen crash that PlayStation gives you when you tested its limits a little bit. I've never had it crash on my 5 when I did play it on the 5. But I didn't max my space out either. I only had 20, 30 mods in a map. And that has a lot to do with a lot of things. If you max out your storage space, I mean, nothing really likes you not having no storage space. It's just, even PCs, you max out your storage space, things don't run as well as they used to. You always try to keep it, under 3/4 of your storage space used. You usually do pretty well on most things. Just my personal experience. How does one get playing online? The best way is if you have some buddies that play the game. You guys can join together in a game. You gotta make sure you have all the same mods in the same map to be able to join each other's games. The game doesn't have like an online lobby per se where you can just pop in and out of any game. You gotta make sure you have the mods that people are using to be able to join the game. They have to be exact copies. But the easiest way is finding a group of people, either putting go out to Giants forums, and there's a few, there's like a multiplayer thread out there that people post in looking for people that either they're looking for people for help or they're looking to start up a server or whatnot. Or just go out, join some Facebook groups, whether if you're on PC or console, and see if you can find some people that are willing to start up a new map with you or whatnot, and then you just gotta do the logistics of what mods you guys want to use and all that fun stuff. Yeah, no problem. Anytime. Ask away. Try and play realistic Michigan Farmer? Yeah, I do too. I do it to an extent. Um, there are some things that I've just I shortcut, I guess you could call it. But predominantly, I do play as realistic as I feasibly can within my knowledge base. I don't think that's all going to fit on this trailer. I might have enough that I can get this little chunk out of here, though. 42%, yeah, I'd be able to harvest this out. Those soybeans are not weedy. Must be the other ones on the other side. Yeah, there's some YouTubers out there that, but that, you know, speaking of that, that's another unique thing of this game, is that you can, the way the Giants developed it, you can play this game however you want. I see people bashing people for how they play the game, and it's like, dude, it's their game. They can play it the way they want. Just because they don't play it the way you like doesn't mean you need to hate on them for it. I mean, come on. If they want to do role play, let them do role play. What's it going to bother you? You're not playing with them, so shut the hell up. Somebody wants a fire truck? Let them have a damn fire truck. What the hell's the problem with it? It's a farming game. Yeah, so? You're not playing with them. Why does it matter to you? Someone wants to use a harvester and harvest wheat at 12, 14 mile an hour? Cool. There's no right or wrong way to play the game. It's a game. Well, I guess there is a wrong way to play the game. You're trying to glitch it or exploit it or something like that. That, you know, or unlock a DLC legally. Then, you know, that's a wrong way of playing the game. But oh, header cart, header cart. Oh, that's right. It's way over there, I bet. I think that's where I last put it. Alright, we'll go hook that up. Saw a brand new New Holland CR 1090 the other day in town. Talk about, yeah, 1090. Yeah, that's, I think that was what, class 9 combines, I believe. They might even be considered a class 10. That's why I see it. It's teaching my youngest to cheat as good. And we all know that doesn't get you very far in life. Yeah, cheating never gets you far. It gets you ahead. It gets you ahead quickly, but it will catch up to you. It's guaranteed to catch up with you in the end. You might get ahead of the others quickly, but those that took the time and, you know, did it legitimately are going to surpass you because you missed out on all the experiences that you could have had by cheating your way through something. Oh, that's gonna be in the way, I bet. And I can't fold it because my auger or my bin's still full. That might work. We'll try it. Oh yeah, there it hit it. Could put the back a little bit farther, but I can't fold my bin, Captain, because I got wheat in it. But there's no sense coming back here with the truck to empty the combine when I gotta drive the combine back to the farm anyways. Might as well just drive it back there and unload on the truck when I empty the truck at the farm. Oh, here comes a car. Let me move over. Try not to put myself in the ditch. It's nice that they stopped for me. Usually get off the road a little more though. Yes, Michigan, this is the 4X version. Tomorrow, as long as I don't lose power overnight and still have internet, on the hour every hour, so 4 different times roughly, 3 for sure, I will be dropping the link to the map. So, you know, you guys here in Twitch, guys, gals, can have it a little earlier than what those on Facebook will get it, because that's where it's going to go. It'll be officially released on my Facebook page on the 28th of this month. But I will be doing an early release for those here in Twitch that have been spending their valuable hours watching me play the game and supporting and having fun and all that stuff. My way of giving back to you guys. So that'll be tomorrow at 9, 10, and 11, and if I'm still going at midnight, I'll do it at midnight one more time. Those are the times that I'll drop the link. There may be, just a disclaimer, there may be some changes made to it prior to the official release, because I'm still finding bugs here and there, little things that need attention to, so you may still want to just re-download it when the actual one comes out, just to make sure you have the most updated and most current version of it. There's a couple. I fixed one shed tonight, the doors on it. I gotta fix another one. I don't know if I'll get it done tomorrow yet. I think it's more gonna be like this weekend, but that does not require a new save. So those who start the map tomorrow or whenever, when I do actually release the official release of it, that will be an update for you guys that have it already, and it will be a no new save would be required for it. As of right now, unless I find something that needs it, that will be status quo. But the barn fixes that I'm going to implement are all save game friendly. That was tested tonight on the one I did fix up. The barn pack, probably everybody, or at least some of you guys know if you have Facebook, barn pack failed. I'm done with it. I'm not messing with it anymore. Just not worth my time to try and get it through Giants. They've been complaining about the collisions on the barns themselves. The snow mask is not right, even though I'm using their snow mask off one of their buildings for the roof. Yeah, I'm at my wit's end with it. No ill towards Giants. Giants just wants the best in the game, obviously, but I just don't have the patience for it anymore. I'm on hibernation mode, I guess you could say, from the modding spectrum. Big Hill, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Jake, you black who? I butchered it, I'm sorry. But thank you for your follow, and how's it going? Hey Shredder, how's it going? Hope all is well. But yeah, that's just where I'm at. After the 4X map comes out, I've successfully created 3 all-platform maps, 2 PC-only maps, and those 2 PC only maps are 4X maps. So I've done enough. I'm just gonna enjoy the game and keep defending modders and mappers to people that are uneducated, and just relax to the next version. Once the next version comes out, I'll evaluate what I want to do, whether it's convert maps, make new maps, or just do nothing. All are on the table. Because until the next version comes out, I don't know what's what yet. Doing good, starting to get busy on my real life farm. Yep, yeah, it's getting to be that go time. Get the planter dug out of storage and go through it and change out opening discs if they need to be, and get some spare parts on order. Get your seed ready to roll. Maintenance on the tractors, change oils, all that fun stuff. It's almost go time is what we call it around here. Go time. But I don't farm. My farming is virtually. Unless my cousins call and need help, then I'll go run a tractor for them for a few hours. No, thank you, Jack. I mean, I'm not leaving the communities. I'm not leaving Twitch. I'm still doing all that you see here. I'm just no longer modding, doing new projects. I'm just gonna play the maps, enjoy the game, enjoy the communities, enjoy talking to each of and every one of you, and just having fun. Do a few more cross-platform save games or servers, so we can play with consoles and PC guys and gals, and yeah, just have fun. A lot of things I skipped out on, or sacrificed, I should say, for doing the modding end of it, and I'm at that point now where there's a decent amount of maps out there now that it's there's just a lot of options for players to have a US map on console or PC. So it's kind of the same thing I did in 19. We really rushed to get some good stuff out, so you had some stuff, and then took a break then till the next version. Jack's Train, how's it going? Jonathan, thank you for raiding. Thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate it. Burning Rubber, how's it going? Welcome everybody. I really botched this up. I guess I'll go over here and turn around. Don't got enough room there to turn around. I haven't put anything in these sheds yet because I'm going to rework that. Or sell them and rebuild it. I kind of just threw them in there when I was building the map because... Oh, whoa, where am I going? I think we can chop that corner. That's in chop state, so... Might be a little early, but that's a pretty big cornfield. Should be able to fill a bunk up with that. Don't run over my silo here. Dealing with a blizzard? Yeah, we have. Here it switched. It was snowing. Now it's like sleet, rain, freezing rain. It's supposed to switch back over to snow later on, middle of the night, but it's definitely helping the to minimize the snow total for sure, which is okay with me because I'm kind of over it. It's been a really weird winter here in Michigan. It's been warm, cold, snow, storm, cold, melt. It's just been all over the place. Love your mods, Jeff. They're amazing. I love the simulator game. It's a lot of... Yes, it is, Jonathan. It's one of the most relaxing games I play. And I usually play it when I'm doing live streaming, because if I don't, I usually end up falling asleep. Because it's so relaxing. Just, you don't have to think that hard about it. Except for now I don't remember what I was doing. Oh, bailing. Yep, bailing. Thank you for the follow there, Michigan Farmer. There's another one here too. My thing ain't caught up for me here. I missed it on the video feed. Hey. That's not supposed to work like that. That's how that's supposed to work. It's a nice baler. I like this Vermeer pack. There they are. Country Farms UK. Or County Farm UK. Thank you for your follow. And welcome to the channel. Yeah, I think the snow totals are for us is like 6 to 9. But I think it's going to be less than that. Unless it switches over soon. It's only supposed to be till like 4 o'clock in the morning. And then it's supposed to be out of here. So I don't think it's as bad as what they thought it was going to be. At least not in my area. I know south of me, an hour or so is they're getting straight ice, freezing rain ice. And north of me they're getting pounded with snow. Like a crap ton of snow. Dankus Spankus Alakazam. That is the name of the year award. That's a good one. That is a good name there. Yeah, that is a unique name. I'd say that deserves an award. Yes, it does, Shredder. That is the name of the year award right there. That's gonna be a tough one to top. That will definitely be a tough one to top. Your oldest son bought you a new tablet? Just in time for Farm Sim 23. I seen that was announced here a day or two ago or something like that. I might be a little bit behind in news, but Farm Sim 23 for mobile is coming soon. So that way when you're out there, you know, planting crops and a fancy old tractor with a GPS and don't have to steer, you can virtual farm at the same time. 96 bales so far. Hey, Asphalt. How's it going? So, fun facts of the map. 120 fields. Um, at least 200 splines for the traffic and AI. At least. That's probably pushing more like 250. Mostly flat. There's some what I would call Michigan hills in the southern part of the map. Valleys. Power poles have collisions. Sorry, not sorry. It's like 3,800 something like that acres, I believe, are on the map. Farmable. Not bad, been real busy at work dealing with snowstorms. Yeah, we got a snowstorm right now. It's not too bad, but I've been doing pretty good. It's for me, come March 1st, 2nd, I'll have a lot of free time. Well, I actually already have it now, but I'm still tinkering around on this map, getting things kind of as perfect as I can get it. But once this map comes out, I can just... Of course, I say that now, but I'll probably still tinker on something, just to keep my mind fresh on what's going on. But yeah, I was kind of bummed about the shed pack, but I kind of expected it. Yeah, I really didn't think it was gonna go through anyways, but would have been cool if we could have, but not gonna happen. But I'm okay with that. There's a crap ton of nice shed packs out there. Some of them are in the works right now. Some of them actually are in testing right now. I mean, the modders got you covered on console for American style sheds for sure. Won't be the ones that I have, but it's a good enough replacement for sure. FSG has a really nice red barn pack. That's in console testing, I believe, today. Whoa! That's not an AI truck. Swiss, where you going with that? You're in my neighborhood.
Cruising around. Had to show off my new big.
Your new toy, huh?
Yeah.
Might have to contract you to take this woods out in the wintertime then with that bugger.
Yeah, I think Rose did the same thing to me too.
I can farm straight through. Ready for the first DLC? Not? Yeah. I was disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping for cornstalk bales. And done correctly, cornstalk bales were... I mentioned it earlier, but I find it funny And I know it's limitations of the game. I know it's kind of the only way you can do it right now, unless you have some special script or something. But combines won't drop a corn stalk swath when you're harvesting corn. The corn heads don't take the stalks in. I mean, yes, some will break and you will feed a few stalks into the combine. That's inevitable. But how a corn head works is that the stalk comes into the corn head. There's little rolls on the bottom of the corn head, it's really gnarly. It'd take your hand off, and it grabs those stalks and it pulls those stalks downward. And then there's two stripper plates, they call them, that the ears get stripped off that stalk, and then the ears come up through and into the combine and get threshed out. So, yes, corn, the corn stalk swath you won't have out of the back of a combine like you do straw, like wheat. But again, the game that's really the only way to get corn stalk straw right now, because the game, as far as I've looked into, won't allow you to come back after you've combined your corn and like shred the stalks, and then take a rake and row it together into a windrow. So until the game will allow you to do that, you're kind of just stuck with making a combine give you a swath. I've had over 100 hours on Frankenmuth map. Oh boy, that's not fun. Accidentally deleted it? Ugh. Buddha! Thank you for the raid. You get a shout out for Buddha. Welcome to your viewers. How was your stream? How did your stream go last night? Oh, for those in chat that might have been here last night when I ended, and it was like deadly silent, that's 100% my fault. I apologize. I put myself on mute when I was looking for people or someone to raid, and I never unmuted myself, so I apologize. Because I gave the whole, my normal taking off speech and, thanks for watching and all that. And no one heard it. Because I was on mute. So, if it was a little weird at the end of the stream last night, that's why. My dumminess put myself on mute and never took myself back off. Things going good tonight, Buddha. First time viewer here. CH. Is that I don't know. I got master part, but Chemaster? Chemaster? I'm butchering the hell out of your name. I totally apologize, but welcome. Chemaster. Got it. I can remember that, I think. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're farming. Colpaz, how's it going? But yeah, as far as that DLC goes, I just felt back on that again. I mean, we have the Vermeer pack, and I understand they want to do like cornstalk bale, or not cornstalk bales, but corn silage bales, which is interesting. It's like, from what I've heard, people are calling it like maize plus light, I guess you could call it. Like, we got seasons light, now we're getting maize plus light with this DLC that's coming, which, I guess it is what it is. I won't be getting it personally. There's nothing against Giants, nothing against the company that they're bringing in. It's just nothing I'm going to use. My baling pack is Vermeer. And I don't bale corn silage. I put that in a bunk. Oop, back up, back up. That's valuable straw. We need that. Raid last night? Yep, awesome. Ah, you're welcome. Yeah. I traditionally, if one of the Rough Rider teams are not streaming at the time that I quit, I will usually search out those that either have I don't know, like newbies to me, or have a smaller viewer count to help them out. Spreading the love, I guess you could call it, to upcoming streamers, or just to brighten up somebody's day by dropping in a few people for them to talk to. That's kind of what I'm at. I'm kind of all about the helping others and building others up. It's just something I do, or try to do. TMR bales, yeah, I agree, Buddha. TMR bales, that'd be nice. You could bail up some TMR ahead of time and then just feed it. That wouldn't be too bad. For me, again, I've modded some buildings to have the Lily vector on it, so those barns back here in the back, which will come with a map if you're on PC, they have the Lily vector already on them, which is the robot mixing feed thing, Dewey. So all you gotta do is keep the kitchen full, and it'll feed your cows for you. The kitchen is the thing that it gets its mixes from the straw, hay, and silage, mineral feed. I call that the kitchen, because that's where all the ingredients are stored to mix a batch of feed up for the cows. Whether that's its technical term, I couldn't tell you, but it works for me. But both those barns are 300 cow barns that are set up for the automatic feeder. Sure, Major Knight? Well, that was the point, Buddha. I'm glad I could do it for you. Did some logging, gonna make a bin yard, area for production. It's nice, Buddha, nice. Mappers I use so viewers can see who match the game wouldn't be. That's honorable, Buddha, for sure, and I appreciate it. Us modders, at least me personally, I enjoy seeing what other people do with the map. I enjoy getting the feedback on things that could be improved. I would call it constructive criticism. But unfortunately for me, as I do get a lot of that, the negative comments and just blatant disrespect to modders and mappers in general, and nobody in here, because you'd been dealt with, obviously, because I ain't gonna put up with it, but out and about on Facebook groups and stuff, you see it all the time, every day, and it wears you down after a time of dealing with it. And the easiest thing is, oh, don't let it get to you. Well, for me, negativity strikes twice as hard as a positive comment, and it's just how it is. I ignore a lot of it, or I just ban them, so I don't gotta listen to it no more. But yeah, there's comments out that just grind your gears, and it gets old after a while, because they come from people that have no clue how to make a map or do anything of this statue. And you kind of feel bad for them because they have no idea what it takes to do this, and then you kind of don't feel bad at them because they're sitting there saying that your maps are crap or mods are crap. I mean, the biggest example I've seen of that was I talked about it last night a little bit, was that map that came out of that dairy farm on YouTube, and it was the guy's first map he ever made, and he got just shit on, for lack of better words, just completely and utterly just dumped. And I just like it. At one point, I think he said he quit. He wasn't doing any updates to it. You know, was gonna pull the map from Giants even, which I don't think he did, because I think it's still there. But it's just like, come on. So Asphalt, yes, Frankmuth has a smaller town, I guess you could say. There's no train. I took the train off. I wasn't gonna. I was done with splines, to be honest. After I did the traffic splines on this map to get the traffic working and the I don't want to touch a spline ever again. I am I am just yeah about splines. I don't want. I'm done. And trains require a spline, so I'd have to spline it into the map. So I was just done. So, and I didn't use the train much personally myself anyways, so can I unload this half a bale? Probably not, can I? Change bale size. Nope. I guess it's just going to turn to a hay bale. Benjamin, thank you for the follow. Tom, yes, that's the name. Tom Pemberton's. By LS something. I can't remember what it was. LS Simulations, I think it's called. Is the modder's name? Yeah. For our first map, hell of a job. Hands down, you got it through Giants Editor. Or not Giants Editor. You got it through Giants Testing. Hell of a job. I don't know why he got so much hate for it. I really don't. But it was uncalled for. Yeah, from what I understand, that was his first map he's ever made. Whether that's 100% true or not, I don't know. I'm just going off of what I had read. That it was his first map, and people just completely... Not everybody. A lot of people gave him pretty good praise, but there was a lot of negative that really overshadowed the positive from it. But there is a small town. There are some production buildings. I mean, I don't know. I could bring up this here and show. See, I don't think I added every one of them, just because I didn't want to. But I might add most of them. Like there's the tailor shop, bakery. There's the gas station. This is like the made up town. This is one of the sell points for grain. There's the restaurant, bowling alley, grocery mart. It's a fast food restaurant, and I believe the pizzeria. And then you got the farmer's market. Now the farmer's market on this map, the sell point for it will allow you to sell everything. And it should be future proof, meaning things that are added to the game, whether it's a mod or whatnot, as long as it's using fill type categories or has that in whatever it's being sold is in a fill type category, it will sell. Where's my sell points? There they are. Nope. This one. So yeah, here's the list of sell points. I'll just kind of run through it quickly. There's 4 sugar beet pilers on here. That way you have enough for everybody, hopefully. If not, share. But yeah, you have a sell point for pretty much everything. You can even sell honey at like the restaurants and all that stuff. Farmer market. You'll see the farmer market there, and it says Prairie Farm. I need to change that yet to say Frankenmuth Farmer Market. That's just a text change. I keep forgetting to do that. Put that on my list to do. But then you get into digestate, lime, herbicide. You can sell your unused herbicide back at Prairie Farm. or at the farmer market. Stones you can sell at farmer market. Alfalfa, of course. Alfalfa hay has a higher selling price than grass hay. And then you have the DLC stuff. You can sell all that as well at the farmer market. And now that Giants has added the iron mill, or iron mine, as a placeable for us, the map is 100% compatible with the expansion DLC. As is Prairie Farm standard size map and the 4X of Prairie Farm as well. Actually, I think I updated all the maps. Yeah, all my maps are updated with this sell point in it, so you should be good to go with any of the new DLC if you have it. You get to pick what equipment is on the map. I have set up default equipment. If you're on new farmer mode, you'll have a pretty good selection because I didn't have to worry about slot count. Because again, PC only, there's no slot counts on PC, so you have a pretty good starting fleet. One of the better starting fleets on this map than any of my maps. To start out with. And of course, it's all new, brand new equipment, just like the Prairie 4X was. So if you don't like it, you can just sell it. I can tell you it's very red in color, where Prairie Farm was more green in color. This one I did red in color. So if you're a red fan, then the most of the starting equipment would probably be just up your alley. And there's the little beet guy I was talking about earlier. This is my sugar beet harvesting tractor. Do I have any maps that aren't so flat? No. I am from Michigan, the area that I am from, and the maps portray the location, or the real life location. It's flat here. We don't have a lot of hills. We don't have a lot of major terrain changes, I guess you could say. A ditch is your most change in elevation in this area of Michigan. So unfortunately, no, most of my maps are flat because they portray a real life location in Michigan. Three asphalt, yeah, 3 meter equipment. No, I didn't do that on this one like I did with Prairie Farm. I threw that in there just cause, no, just to have some fun. But yeah, the small equipment's out. It's all big equipment and medium-sized equipment on this version, or on this setup. Yes, Buddha, the Michigan map that you're on, it has some more terrain changes, and that was all done by hand. It's a pain in the butt. But the Michigan map is kind of more of a capture of multiple different areas of Michigan. It's not of like a real location. So I tried capturing some of the unique terrains that we have here, where it's a washout or a valley goes through, and of course the big ditches and some of the what we call the Michigan rolling hills, or what I would call Michigan rolling hill. It's really just a little up and down thing. It's not huge. But then on the other two maps, the Prairie and the Frankenmuth, they are based off of the real location, as close as I could get it manually, still, because I had manipulated all the stuff, all the ditches and stuff were dug by hand. Um, all the little hills, valleys and stuff. Like in the southern edge of this map, there's some hills and valleys, but it's not insane hills like you see on some maps. Just kind of little rollers. In 19, the Frankenmuth standard map and the Michigan map flood, or had a flood script in it. So that's where a lot of those hills were made, and valleys were made. So when it rained, it flooded the low-lying areas. Um, Oop, that's full. There's a Lua script that allowed it to happen, and unfortunately, it wasn't converted or can't be converted, or no one's tried to convert it to 22 to be able to utilize. So, and the way 22 floods is like instantaneous, where the maps in back in 19 it was a gradual flooding, and it would only move the water plane if it was raining. If it wasn't raining, it wouldn't make it flood or nothing. And if it only rained for like an hour, you'd only move just a little bit in that hour's time, and then go back down to normal level. But that took a Lua script to do that with. It's called the Rain Dance, is what it was called. But yeah, I don't know enough about Luas to convert it, and how much the game's changed in their naming of things for it to find what it needs to find to call that environment up. So, here's what it is. My famous saying. How's Swiss doing?
I'm okay.
Getting your farm all squared away?
Yeah, I had to take that as a bee harvester back. I couldn't get it to work. I thought, well, maybe the tree's too big in diameter. So I picked and got another one, and now I'm just trying to figure out why it's not doing
Some of these trees are, the trunk are too big, and you need that big one that's in the store to do them.
$750,000 one.
Yeah, the big one.
Because I tried with the John Deere tree cracker or whatever it's called, and it's actually I think only 50 or 55 centimeters in diameter, and it worked.
Oh, okay.
I got a cut, but that was like when we were testing the map. But this is not doing it. Well, if I have to go get the big one, I'll get the big one.
Oh, that doggone bale always falls over back there. That one's gonna be stuck there because I can't fish that one out of there now. I guess it is what it is. They ain't gonna go try and grab it now. Most of those bales would be all fed out anyways. Come on, fold up. There we go. Oh, let's see. Do I spray soybeans or do I get my silage going? That's the next question. That's soybean field's got weeds in it too, by the way it looks. Yep. Won't take long to spray soybeans though now with the big sprayer. Them ones are, them soybeans, those are already been sprayed. So it's just that field there and that other big one over there needs to be sprayed. Big beef field. I wonder if the sprayer fits on that flat deck trailer I got. Alright, I think that's all of them. If not, I'll find them when I plow. Been working on the 50 contracts achievements on Xbox. Done 20 contracts on Michigan farms today for the challenge. Each contract worked properly. Awesome. With a mix of like harvesting, plowing. Because I know I've gotten a couple reports of some of the harvesting contracts are you can't complete them because you don't quite have enough crop. But in my testing, I've never been able to replicate that. So, oh, what am I doing? This goes in the barn. Done around 6 hours contract. Cashed all of them in. Okay, cool. Nice. Oh, that's good to know. Okay, let's go and let's go to my construction menu here. Oop, that's this one. Ooh, that was close. Oh, I don't think I get any closer than that. Had no issues with contracts, and that makes me happy because I haven't done any since like a month, two after release. Okay, Buddha. Yeah, I don't do a whole lot of contracts. I did some to test it out and whatnot, but I don't do a whole lot of contracts. As usually I just give myself some money to get myself started. That should work. You have all the pretty much all the textures that I use to make the map and paint stuff around the map. You have all that in here now. I've had that in my maps for a couple renditions now. I've added that, so you should be able to match any and all textures that I use to make the map. There. Bada bing, bada boom. Now I can go buy a new toy. Oh, we need that fancy little goofy thing. This thing. And then we need this thing. And then we need the big toy. Big toy, there it is. This thing. Let's see, we want... No, we don't want duals. Probably just go with that. Hopefully those are care wheels. Liquid system, yes. Don't need that. I mean, I guess I could. Because I think that gets it so you only spray in certain areas. Yeah. That should work. Then I need the unit that goes with it. Oh, there's the see and spray. Ah, okay. Yeah, we'll go with that route. Design color, yep, okay. The other thing I think was for fertilizer. Normally grind it out with grass and sheep with minimal equipment to start. Yeah, again, it goes back to that, you know, you can play the game how you want to play it. That's what's so cool about it. Alright, we'll load this up. Bring that up to the trailer. We'll take my telly with us, so we can mount that onto the sprayer. Eventually I gotta build a barn or do something with all this equipment laying all over the place. We won't need this. So that can be parked in the bale barn. Hey Kane, how's it going? And we will load this up. That sprayer might be too wide for this trailer. But we will find out. Going good? Yeah, doing real good. Play this on Xbox, haven't tried this map. Yeah, this map is the 4X variant of the standard map, Kane. Of Frankenmuth. So this would be a PC only. I wonder if I could fit that conveyor trailer on this flat deck. So if I can't fit the sprayer on it, I'll put the conveyor trailer on here and haul that back. Well, thanks, Kane. I wish Giants would accept 4X maps, but they don't. Been there, done that. I tried. I did not succeed. Hey, Rich, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Careful, the cars don't actually stop at intersections. Hey, Phil, how's it going? An auger on a trailer. Yeah. Well, it's the conveyor trailer, not just an auger. It's the trailer auger system. I use that for seeding and liming mostly. Yeah, technically not an auger. Yeah, it's a belt system, really. Kane of Kentucky. Thank you for the follow. A little bit delayed, but thank you. Not too bad. Be glad when it's Sunday. Oh, I bet. I bet, Phil. Well, we officially got our save going up on our 4X server here. Well, it's not a server yet. It's just a hosted multiplayer, but once I got the map finalized for sure, then I'll put this up on a server. That way you got to keep uploading it all the time. The shed pack failed. You probably seen that. But I'm okay with it. Wasn't much of a surprise, really. Oh, so who tried loading the Patriot sprayer up on this thing yet? Does it fit? Oh, there's stop sign. No cars, hopefully, because I'm rolling through it. Does it fit? Question of the day. Hey, somebody's got a telly down here. Guess I didn't need to bring my telly. Good old Michigan stop. You got that right. Buddha. It was. They didn't like the snow mask, which is, again, using the one out of one of their buildings. I just rescaled it to fit the roofs of the barns I have. So I'm not sure why it's not working. And then the other thing was they don't like my collisions on the barns. They want a simplified collision, instead of how the collisions are done on the barns. And then there was an issue with the door again, which I have a fix for that, which I'll be doing for the map itself. That way it's, why just give me a little doohickey for it. Oh, come on now. Don't make me get creative. Maybe it's backwards. There should be a button here to be able to rotate this. Nope, not that one. I thought you could rotate this doohickey.
Oh, I can't get that one to work either.
I think I'm backwards, but I don't remember how to rotate this. Because I think there's a way you could rotate it. But it's not giving me the options. So, plan B. I will move my sprayer out of the way first. Oops. Now I'll see if I can hook onto it on the flip side. Oh, I think it might be narrow enough there, chat. I think we might be able to put it on there. Alright. Now we will go and drive this on the other side. See if that does it. And if this don't work, we're going to get creative. There it is. Just gotta be on the right side. Do do do. Oh, I hope I don't go flying across the map. I hope I don't go flying across the map. Come on, give me the trigger. Boy, all this work to spray a bunch of soybeans. Come on, give me the trigger. God, that's gotta be almost... Oh, maybe I gotta... Oh, I think I know what I did wrong. We gotta do this, I bet. And then I should be able to do it. Yes. Oof. Man, I got a headache. Now the next question. It don't fit. I can see it now already. Well, we could straddle it. This thing got... Oh, oh yeah, this thing's got this thing. Oh yeah. Well, that's almost on. Just gotta hit a little bit more speed. And we'll just hug it. There, perfect. So how do I get my telly on there now? Well. I'd use the John Deere one, but I tip over all the time with it. It's probably user error, but the thing tips over way too easily. So we're gonna see if we can side load myself on here. This may not work. I had a set of pallet forks I could pull myself on. Wonder if I can use this one. I probably can't. It's not mine. Oh, that's Brose's. Well, I guess what's the cheapest option? Forklift? Oh, now this is the forklift we need at work. We never get stuck with this one. Get your hefty butt up there. Thank you for your service. Return all this stuff. It's a nice forklift. Not gonna lie. Alright. Let's see how this is gonna work. Strap all that down. Fold the ramps up. And they fit. On we go. I got a weird beepy sound, but I guess it'll work. DOT certified. I'm pretty sure something's on fire again. But I think that's because my telly's still running. These Volvo trucks, man, they're a truck and a half, I'm telling you. These things pull everything. Whenever you put anything on backwards and it's running to the... Oh, okay. Oh, because it probably senses it's the motion. Yeah, that makes sense. Motion senses for the beep beeps. Yeah, not bad. 48 mile an hour is faster than I would have did it by hand. Except now I'm still missing my good trailer. I couldn't throw that on anywhere. That wouldn't have fit. By far the most abused trailer on my outfit. And it's only a leased trailer too. I don't actually own that trailer. I just leasing it. That's funny, Buddha. I'm surprised it's staying there. We're definitely dragging one wheel. No cars out in the country. No stop sign. Tried that once and got T-boned at 65. Yeah. Always look twice. Once. Twice. Oh, let's see. No cars this way. No cars that way. This corner I gotta slow down for, though. Otherwise I might roll over. Now it's gonna be the tough part of how I'm gonna get this unloaded, I bet. The telly should come off pretty easily, but the sprayer, I might have to get fancy with that. Hey, my dog's way over here. Your home's like way over there on the other side. Oh, don't go flying yet. Oh, unstrap, unramp. And drive off. That was the easy one. That was the hard one. Alright, come here, Telly. Let's see if you got enough oomph in your butt to do this. Perfect. Brand new equipment, just a couple scratches. Holy booms. This is a big boom. Oh, it's got these two. Nice. How do you get the whole thing to go down? Oh, there we go. Alrighty, Phil. Have yourself a good night. Yes, I agree. Soybeans and rows look so much better. Would be cool if the yield went up because of it. So that happens when you have appropriate room for plant growth. Yeah. It's the ficus. How's it going? Going good? Awesome. Soybeans really choke each other out. They don't have room. So yeah, I've heard that too. Amongst the farming gurus. Up at work? There's a town not far from you in real life that's the same name. Are you in Michigan or Germany? Michigan? Yep, Michigan's little Bavaria. 2%. I won't make it down and back. Refill. If I do this right, I don't have to fold up. Was your school rival? Yep, the good old Eagles. Frankenmuth Eagles. Hello, neighbor. Well, welcome to the channel here. I play fairly realistic on this game. Not 100% true, but I don't have unrealistic mods, I should say. Let's see. Where's my map? Let's see what else we got for... looks like 17 is all I got yet. Okay, cool. Rivals were the Grafton Spoilers. Classy sportsmanship, like name like Spoilers. 5 minutes for Frankenmuth? Boy, that's in my neighborhood. East or west? Or north? Or south? Which direction? Whoa, cart. South? Okay. I'm 5 miles west of Frankenmuth. Roughly. Used to be Birch Run? Yep. No, I wouldn't expect you to say your current either. That's personal information. Don't need to be sharing that. I agree. Nope. This was the bean field that was... Yeah, that was the one that was good. This one up here. Then I think we're going to chop some corn. 'Cause that's kind of next on my agenda. The hayfield's not ready yet. Looked at that. So I think we're going to chop some corn. The big question is do I just lease the chopper? Or do I buy the chopper outright and own it? That's the question of the day.
Buy it so I can lease it.
Well, that's the next question is what flavor do you want?
What are you looking at? I don't know.
Well, it's either the Deer or the New Holland. Those are the two that I usually use. Usually it's the New Holland I use the most, because I like switching it up, but...
I like the new. I am not a. God dang it! No, I gotta.
And try that again?
Sorry, I'm
Um,
trying to get stream pulled up.
if you're gonna come in, you need the map. I fixed
Oh,
I fixed a barn. I have one more to fix yet, but
you post a new link or is it just on Mega?
it's on the Mega. Have to shoot you a link here, because I don't know if you have where I put it. Wool ditch. Ugh, I almost forgot about that. All right, hang on. Do 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 do.
Shorty.
There's a band, Brian.
It's a bot. It's a scamming bot, Shorty. Autobot or Wisebot caught it.
Did you update it today at like 6 o'clock?
Yeah, roughly.
All right, I got it.
Is it just the file in that link that you have?
Yes.
Okay, yep, that'd be the right one then. You're good then. Yeah, that's the official link that'll be out on the 28th. I just keep uploading into that folder when I find changes, so don't lose that link for now.
Yeah.
Because that'll be I got one barn yet to fix the garage doors on, and then after that it's back to status quo until something else gets found or the map releases. Not looking forward to drive home in this snowstorm. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be out on the roads at least at nighttime right now. I don't know what kind of conditions are out there, but it was freezing rain earlier, sleeting, snowing, kind of just a mash of all things.
Oh yeah, that was supposed to come in tonight, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Storm.
yeah, it's storming right now. Boy, Leo, what is going on? Somebody try some bot try hacking into me or something here? Updating the black word list for that want to become famous bots. I see. Got me covered? Well, thanks, Leo. I was just wondering, because I'm seeing all these weird grayed out messages here. It's just wonder what's going on. Just copy and paste the message, eh? Alright. Beans are sprayed. Well, thank you for the follow, it's the Ficus. Appreciate it. Welcome to the channel again. Alright, so we need to place down a bunk silo, and then we gotta go do another fun trip down to the south and get our chopper. And for the time being, I'm just gonna park this over here in my garage. I'm kinda going with the invisible garage look today. I'm just gonna park this in the back corner here. I promise eventually I'll get a barn and then have all this stuff stored in it, but right now I'm still contemplating in my mind how I want my farmyard to look over there, so for now I just park everything here.
That's the best way to go until you
Figure out how much equipment I'm gonna amass here and then go from there. Alright, so I don't want a manual pipe. What options do we have? Low profile? No. We want short pipe. That's a short pipe? Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that'd be a middle pipe. Long pipe. Holy crap. That's a pipe and a half. We'll go with the short pipe. 95? No. We gotta go 9900. I mean, that's just common sense. Go big. We've got some different tires here. I kind of like the way Trelleborgs worked. We got duals. Oh, we do got duals. We got like Fat Boy tires. Oh yeah, we do got Fat Boy tire. Nice. That's a good setup. North American. Yep. CB radio. Really? Sure. Fleet number. No. Low hitch style. Low hitch style. Double. High hitch. The low hitch is cool. It's got like a... Yeah, we'll put the low hitch on. GPS, no. Don't need a GPS on a corn chopper. You filed corn rows. Take off this. Don't need a license plate on everything. Yeah, oh, man, that's a fortune. Almost as much as my combine. I guess I should probably just own it. I'm gonna have 600 cows. I'll probably be chopping a lot. So, without further ado, what are all the pipe color? Oh, okay, hub colors. That should be yellow rim, yeah. That's. What, can you make hub color black? Oh, that looks like hell. Nope, put it back. Put it back. Okay. That'll work.
I mean, you are essentially purchasing a combine to a degree.
True. Yeah, true. Does it have a kernel processor on it, or is that not an option?
I don't know if they have those on in the game. I don't even know if they have that in the game.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna make believe that there's a kernel processor on it, because that's what you want for chopping corn. Now we need a header.
No, Now you're looking at another $60,000.
Oh yeah. So we got options. We got a hay head. We won't probably. We got a little guy, which is underkill for the horsepower rating I have. So we got. Let's see. That's a 7.5 or 9.
You gotta go 9.
Yeah, we'll go 9. Main color. Oh, you can change that. Oh my gosh, you can have a pink one?
No.
Oh, my darn. Definitely know it's mine. Okay, we'll go with the normal color. Alright. Let's see here. Trucky poo. Let's go driving south again. And we'll come back, we'll place our bunk silo. And we will chop some corn. Oh, I need a silage packer too. What do I got for that?
A
That-
tractor.
Yeah, that usually was an 8R or 9R. Well, I need a tillage tractor anyway, so I might as well. I don't know if that fits on the wagon though.
Don't forget your blade either.
Yeah, I should put a blade on it. It doesn't work that good though, but I'll still put it on there. Front weight, nope. Blade. 3-point. Yeah, we'll leave it on there for now. GPS, no. We need some bigger tires though. Yeah, there we go. Weights. Lots of weights. I don't think that actually makes a difference at all. It's just looks. Trailer boards. Yeah, we'll go with those. 9620. Perfect.
Just go in singles.
No, I'm gonna put doubles on it. That way I got my tillage tractor too. Bye. Yes. I hope I got my blade in here still. I thought I maybe removed it at one point. Oh no, I did. I did remove my blade. Unless it's under miscellaneous. Nope.
But
Did.
they
Hey, not there. Winter equipment? Nope.
it's not in the leveling pack or leveling
Oh.
group.
That could be. Oh, there it is. Good eye. Yep, that's where it's at. Let's see. Extensions. I think we're just gonna go with the extensions really don't do anything. Put the top extension on, so we got light kit. Bye. Okay, I'm done spending money now for a bit. That was like $1 million just went out the door.
I know you don't like. I know you like John Deere equipment. I'm gonna send you the R4045 sprayer.
Is it fixed?
I haven't had any issues.
Oh,
with it.
that's the other one, ain't it? That's not that's not customs. That's the other one that got released.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want customs. I tip over all the time.
Yeah, I never tipped over. It runs good. No errors pull up.
Nice. I don't know if all this is gonna fit, but we're gonna try and make it fit. I have to get the wide load signs out though. My duals are gonna be sticking way outside the trailer. And I'm pretty sure this trailer's not gonna be weighted for the weight I'm just gonna put on it here momentarily.
Definitely not.
Probably gonna. Yeah. Probably should have a heavy haul trailer, but yeah. Physics. Check for cars. None that way. We're good. Keep her rolling. Good thing there ain't cops in the game. I think that guy stopped.
You'd be screwed if there were cops in freaking ATS.
I turned them off. I turned off traffic fines in ATS when I play it.
I turned it off too.
I lost. If I'd play it with it on, I'd make no money because I'd run all the red lights. I stopped for like one thing, and that's usually fuel.
I finally turned off the sleeping thing too.
Oh, yeah. This truck has made this trip like 5 times now. But it's a good view of the map. I mean, you can see a lot of the... I should take a different road for once so you can see other parts of the map. We can do that on the way back. This loads up nicely, and it's a... We'll go swing by Swiss's farm and see how she's doing. And Bros is on the way home, too.
Yeah, which way are you going? Oh, you're going that way.
Yeah, I'll take a left out of here and go to Maple Road and take Maple Road north to King. If this loads up nice. That's
100% it won't.
That'll be the question of the day. If this doesn't load up nice, I gotta take the shortest way home. So I think the first thing that's gotta go on is a chopper. That's given.
Is there anything that you can put on the tongue that put? Is there any way you can get that blade on the tongue?
I'm hoping that I can... Oh, I could probably put the blade on the tongue. Well, let's see first. How high does this raise up? Not high enough. Okay. So let's try packing the tractor on first and getting the blade up front. Got a high enough lift to it, I should be able to get it up there. If the tractor fits. Come on, tire collisions work like you're supposed to. I don't think it's gonna fit.
Might be a little wide. Oh, you.
It'd be close.
Yeah, I don't.
Let me see if I can... I don't know if I'll be able to turn, but...
You need a little ramp right there.
I could put it... I could maybe load it... No, because if I load it backwards, it's still gonna be in the way.
Yeah.
Well, let's just put that there and see where I get my chopper at. Dakota Woodward. How's everybody going today? Doing well. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Gee, by golly gosh, I think it's gonna fit.
Gee, by golly gosh.
It's not on by much.
If the ramps don't fold up all the way, who cares? As long as it's holding on.
Strap them down. Fold
need
the
to
ramps
put,
up. Oh,
you
we're
need to put
good.
The damn.
Now what I could do is I can get back out and I can do this maneuver. Oh crap, I didn't unstrap myself. That will cause trouble. Unstrap, thank you. Let me pull this forward. Nope, not that far. Like there. And then I can back my tractor off this a little bit. And then I should be able to steer.
Need to get customs load king a little bit longer.
There. Fits it ships. It's a little bit wide load, but if I can turn, that's all that matters. Lock that back down and let's roll. Lamb Chop, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Alright, we'll go this way. Can't turn real sharp, otherwise my cab hits, so. Yeah, this trailer's maxed out.
You don't say.
I think I would have broke something by now. Would have snapped that bugger right in half. Thing is, I think the blade's high enough that I won't catch cars, but I'm still gonna give him some room. Oh yeah, I'd catch the roof. We'll mosey on over here to Maple Road and swing by. We won't be able to pull in Swiss's area, but we'll swing by and see it from the road. Because if I pull in, I won't probably be able to get back out very easily. See how Swiss is coming over here in their farm. So see, there is some rolling hills, as you can see. On the south end of the map here, there's some hills and valleys and, like, you know, such. It's not entirely 100% flat, but 90% flat. Boy, you need some brakes to get this thing stopped.
I'm in here, gang.
But there you can see some hills and some little rollers. Nothing extreme. Keep myself on the road here. Swiss doesn't have a house yet?
No.
I don't have a house yet. I'm about
I
to
sleep
put
in the I sleep in the barn.
I'll be right back.
So that's Swiss's place. She got a big potato field over here.
Yeah, I didn't buy it. Got enough of my hands trying to figure out this trees.
Oh, you deforesting over there?
I can't get the machines to work.
Oh. Oh, oh, I just really should pay attention to where I'm driving. Oh, don't turn. Don't turn my way. You did. Thank you for stopping. Now we're passing Brose's farm. I see he rescued his telehandler from the shop. No, don't put her in the ditch. I'll turn left here just to show you this too. Some of you know it's here. Some of you don't. Nope, I might not be able to turn left there because the road falls out. We'll just park here for a minute. Still ain't looking very nice outside? Yeah. I hear the ice balls tinking off the window behind me, so I imagine it's just a lovely, lovely day. Or lovely night. So this is in the map. There's a dirt course oval, and then there's a expanded off-road jump track. The original map had a littler one in it, over in the woods where Swiss is at. It had a little oval track. Obviously 4X bigger. I made a bigger track and a bigger oval course to mess around on with the UTVs or trucks or whatever you want. Just a little off-road park. These trees have a nice, cool night feature with them. When it gets dark, it's pretty cool looking. But I won't spoil that. I mean, there is a picture of it on the Facebook if you really want to see it, but I won't show it live stream until the map's been out for a bit. Now we will continue on to the home. Around that guy. The vans are the scary ones because they're bigger. A lot of traffic on this road. There ain't much traffic on my road. Oh, you would be turning my direction. Oh, now there's one behind me. This isn't good. Well, good. Got rid of you. And then you had to pull up and screw me on that deal. Traffic is not making this. No, don't. Okay, good. Yeah, good idea. I take it back. I won't yell at you yet. You gave me room to turn. Alright, crisis averted. This poor guy's still following me? Self-unloading. Has this thing been running the whole time? Has it got any fuel left in it?
Why I need
Come on, come on, flip it back. There we go. That'll work. Where's everyone at tonight? Oh, Swiss is here, and Bros is here.
We're all here. We're just quiet.
Just quiet, yeah, we're just quiet.
Everybody's doing their own farm, so it's kind of, I don't know how would
Well,
you say this.
I could use a hand if somebody's got a minute to at least get my cornfield opened up. I'll pay you for your time, like $8 an hour.
I got like
Oh
3
my
passes
God.
left in this wheat field, and then I'll help you.
I just kind of need to get the headlands off, and then after that I can hire them out.
No, you're, yeah, I got a couple passes on this wheat field, and then I'll help you. Or actually, yeah, screw that. I'll just let me get this bin full because my truck's full, so I'll come help you after that.
Okay.
I was gonna come help you for free, but then when you said $8, that was insulting.
That's minimum wage here.
Yeah, it's more than minimum wage.
Yeah, but if you hire a worker, I think it's a. Last night I was looking at, it was like $1 for every 3 seconds.
Oh, is it really that much?
Yeah, I was counting. I went. I think it's every 3 seconds it turns over $1. I'm just not having any luck here with this. I've been cutting some trees by hand.
Do I need to join your farm, or am I able to drive your truck?
I think I have to grant you contractor access. Is that how it works?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Well, I guess we'll just experiment.
Trial and error.
Where's Phil? Phil knows all these answers.
I went to bed.
Let's see here. Bros. I think you just gotta join the farm, maybe?
You did it before for me, and I was on contract for your farm. I think.
Ah, grant contractor. Bingo. And then when we're done, I'll just remove it. That way you don't have to tab through all the vehicles for both farms.
Okay, cool.
Master Wolf. Or the Wolf Master. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel.
Which way are you going? You going?
I'm gonna try and get around all the silo stuff here, because I kind of just decided to plot my silo in the middle of a field. If you stay there a second, I'll take that other little chunk off.
Okay, I'll back up.
Then you can make that corner. It's nice about a Kemper head. You don't have to go actually with the cornrows.
Yeah.
It cut it any direction you want.
Almost better off just going straight. Yeah. Okay.
If you just sit right there, I'll cut this back and forth, and
Okay.
the pipe should reach you, as long as you don't get too far away from you.
I need that. Yeah, I can come. I'll come a little bit closer. So
Yep.
you can get that,
Oh, I hit the stupid water spout. The water pump.
You just had to put a silo right in the middle of everything, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Come on, pipe. Turn. No, that's not gonna work. Turn the other way. No, whatever.
Is it manual? No.
No, it's an automatic, but if I had a manual pipe, then I could do it. But I'll just buzz this all off. It's not like I'm gonna lose a lot. This is all gonna get sown to grass or something anyways. Alright, now we can go the right way. How full are you?
What do you do? 49.
Okay, we can't cut through the center then. Come on, pipe, find them. There we go. Run that corn stalk over for me, please. Thank you. Oh, I didn't put silage additive in this thing. Should have did that. I'm just gonna cut a little path up here so I get turned around and go back the other way again.
Okay.
Yeah, silage additive just gives you a little extra bonus for when you're chopping. I don't think it affects anything else, it just gives you a little extra. Might be too far ahead of me there, Rose.
Alright, I'm full.
Okay.
Where'd you put your...
It's on the east side of the bale barns. Can't miss it, just head that way. It's the giant one. And I think what we'll do is I'll cut all the way across behind those barns when we go this way, because you'll be empty. We should make it to that end.
Yeah.
I hope. We didn't really cut that lot much there, so yeah, we might not make it. We'll try it.
Gotta remember my controls for this now. Left control iron.
Yeah, left control IO dump. That trailer needs more wheels, axles. That's a Michigan trailer for you. Thing doesn't quite have the responsive steering like the New Holland does. It's gonna take me a minute to get used to that. Still, really nice mod though.
Oh, Mark, sorry.
I think you gotta get back a little farther, bros. There you go. I'll basically do the same thing over there. I'll cut a little path up here, then I'll turn around.
Oh, cool. I don't think you have a big enough silo.
Is it almost full?
Sar- sarcasm.
Oh. I don't know how much that holds.
A
But
lot.
we'll find out, because I'm hoping to be able to fill it with this cornfield.
Yeah, you're not gonna fill it with this cornfield.
Oh no?
These two piles barely make a dent.
Oh. Hey Dallas. How's Dallas doing?
Jump in and chat with us, Dallas. I know you could use it.
Struggling? Sorry to hear that, buddy.
Out the middle.
Yeah, just gonna cut across here again. Alright, sounds good, Dallas. We have a spot for you, for sure.
Sorry.
I was hoping he got fuller before then, but so you don't have to back all the way out.
At least it ain't the other end.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll make it to that end yet. When you get full, let me know. Or when you get like to like 85%, let me know and I'll do a circle so you can get out, not have to back up all the way.
Okay. I think from where you're sitting right now, we should be able to get the other end. And then we can just do a circle pass.
Yep, so you can get out. And all I need is a couple headlands off the other side, and I'll be good to go. Rookies. Look at Dallas saying we're rookies.
You can come join us whenever you get to the point where you can.
Hey Grizzly, what'd you miss? I finished up baling, wheat harvest. You missed some shenanigans of hauling equipment. There were some interesting times of getting a chopper and a 9R on in-game step deck trailer and hauling it back to the farm. The sprayer, sprayed some soybeans, hauled that sprayer home on that trailer. That trailer's been through hell. Not gonna lie. I'm surprised it still works. Broke some physics for sure. That is not supposed to happen with that trailer. Overweight, over width. But it's a trusty trailer, I mean. It works really well. In IRL, it would have been in 2 pieces or more. That could become a possibility at some point, Grizzly, when we start playing crossplay servers or a crossplay server game. But this one, because the map is still, I'm kind of testing it. It's still private, just for the private group of myself and my close group of testers. Kind of just giving multiplayer a run on it and see how it all works and smooth it works. But sometime in the future, definitely will be having where viewers can play, for sure, on said maps.
Hold on just a second, Brian.
Brakes.
Sorry. Let me get my thing set up so I can actually set it. You're running at what, 7 miles an hour?
I think, yeah, 7. That run dedicated server. I wouldn't run servers. I'd run a server, just one. But yeah, I would have no problems with running a Dedi server that's crossplay. So somebody wants to play on it, they can hop on and play. I plan on running 2 saves. This one here for my private group, I guess you could call it, and then one for everybody and anybody on one of the 3 maps that are available for that. Bros.
Yeah, I'm trying to turn down it. So I set my GPS to 7. Now it's paper in the way. I have my GPS set at 7. I'll just say let's try 6.
US built. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel.
Now it's just slow.
I'll let you know, Grizzly, when that time comes, how to get access to it. Have no worries. When the time comes, everybody will know how to get to it. It'll probably be a couple weeks before it happens, just because I got some minor projects I'm finishing up before I retire from modding from FS22, or hibernate, I guess you could say. And then I'll be playing the game a lot more and being more involved with that aspect instead of mapping and modding.
Almost 90%. So
Almost 90? Yeah, you should be able to get to the end then and turn around in the grass area.
I might as well go on.
Yep.
Dang it. Sorry. Every once in a while, the thing spikes and I start to lag just a bit.
Yeah. Call tips on that big field, Dallas. Yeah, I should be around tomorrow, provided I still have power and internet, because we are getting a snowstorm right now that could change that overnight. But my plans are to be here streaming tomorrow yet. We got a little bit of a small event going on tomorrow, which I'll be on the hour every hour, so there'll be 4 instances, 3 for sure, maybe 4, depends on how late I go. So I do gotta go to work. But I'll be releasing or giving a link out on the hour for the 4X map that we're playing on right now, ahead of time of the Facebook page. Just my way of giving back to those that are watching and hanging out here in chat when I stream. You're also, yeah, this storm's pretty big. I mean, it's all the northern part of the country is getting hit by some aspect of it.
If Dallas wants a big build, he can go on Prairie Farms and get
He's
that.
talking number 33, I believe. That's the big one on the map. That's the biggest one.
Oh, yeah. He can go on the Prairie Farms and get a ginormous build.
Oh, Buffalo, yeah, Buffalo's supposed to get nailed, from what I heard. Especially from the wind coming afterwards from lake effect. I haven't looked at the radar lately. I should go and see what it looks like right now. I'm waiting.
Almost there.
My phone's almost dead too, so there's that. Oh yeah, we're still pretty much in the snow envelope here yet. Stretches a long ways backwards. It's insane how big this storm is.
I guess the best way. Does the forest end up hitting the outside or?
The what?
Never mind. I see it. I can see it now that I've turned.
Yeah, they already called school off here. It's like 6:30 or 7 o'clock tonight already. They called it off.
It's a tight turn right
Yeah, it is. Especially with a long trailer that you got too. That's a 7, not the 6. Takes a little bit more to maneuver it around. Oh, they're off for winter break. Okay. What's your fill level?
there. 51.
Okay. Gonna make it?
At 90 or 82, I'll make it to the end. I'll make it anywhere else. Is there enough room? Yeah, there's enough room for me to drive down that. I'm at 93%. Hello, not on my bag.
Bros,
I'm gonna,
just come out here and turn around and we'll go back down the headland.
alright, I'll flip. You almost need 2 trucks right here.
Yeah.
Lewis, if you have a 6 or 7 or 8 axle and you want to come and do some trucking too,
I don't have a trade.
uh, well, now that you're over there moving that stuff, Brian, do you understand what my sarcasm was?
Yeah.
That's 4 loads into that bin, and if I can get in that little gap that's in between.
You grew up around farm equipment? Awesome, Grizzly. Your dad's a farmer? Nice. Is he crop farmer, cattle farmer? Both? Dairy farmer? Nice. Probably one more load, bros, and I'll have this opened up enough that I can take over.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have a truck size little gap in one spot of the corn over there on the west half of the field.
Okay.
I lagged out and my truck decided to go sideways.
Oh, Giggles just reported in. She beat the main story now of the Hogwarts Legacy game. Now she just needs to. Now she just needs to do all the finding items and like maybe what, a couple side quests or something like that. Yeah.
There's not many.
Did she enjoy it?
Oh yeah, she's loving the game.
I may start over.
I want to get it. I just haven't.
What?
I said I may start over with a
You-
different house.
You may start over the new house. Nice.
Maybe.
What
We'll
house
see.
were you?
She was a Ravenclaw, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a Ravenclaw.
I'm at 85%.
Okay.
So it didn't go to 100. It went to 99 and did it cut out?
Yeah, cut out. It does that sometimes.
You want me to try to put it put it more to that west corner.
Yeah, you could just, like, right between where I'm at and that other pile you got kind of leveled out. If you could just back it up in there and dump. I'll level it out, fill that gap in then. Alright, bros. I'll take over.
You good?
Yep.
Okay.
There you go. I paid you $1,000.
Works for me. Is Swiss still here, or is she just doing her own thing down in the bottom?
I think Swiss is still here. I didn't see her leave.
Still here.
You want to pay me 1,000? My night's going pretty good so far, King. Got quite a bit accomplished. Getting my second ingredient for the cows all readied up. Getting silage made. And then I just got my hayfield to mow, and I'll have hay bales, and then it's gotta wait for the silage to get turned into silage, and then we can get some cows. No, Grizzly, I haven't really thought about getting a wheel. I'm so used to just playing with a keyboard that that's just how I play it. And I really don't have room for a wheel because I have a laptop. But I mean, if I had a desktop and a desk and all that stuff, I'd probably get a steering wheel and all the fancy stuff. But it's a lot of stuff to lug around with a laptop.
It comes in handy. But I also have a desktop. I don't have NASA.
Yeah, no worries, Grizzly.
Hey, what's the truck that you're using? 'Cause I'm gonna have to sell this one.
This is the Volvo. I don't know what model number it is, but it's the Volvo that you can, or it's got like a triaxle option, a long frame, short frame, sleeper combination, or it's got a bunch of different, but it's one of the DLC trucks from the Platinum.
Is this whatever I have? What am I in? Inward thing?
VNX 300, says Sports Fan. Thank you. Thank you for the follow, Mountain Man. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Or welcome to the channel. There's a lot of corn in this field. You sure I won't be able to fill my silo up with all this?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a big freaking silo, but big cornfield too. So
It's a truck. No, Dallas. The truck is not. It's in the DLC for the Platinum Edition. That's the only way you can get the truck that I know of, unless you illegally break the DLC in the game, which,
it's possible.
again, I do not advise anybody to do that because that's just wrong, majorly wrong. Yeah, I can't even make a full round, and I got a full trailer. It's like a round and a fourth.
You might actually fill that damn thing. It's probably a 1.5 liter silo.
It's probably going to take a lot, because 300 cows, they probably eat quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to lease your 9900 here in a little while.
Okay.
Buy a new truck. I like this damn. I like this truck so much. Did you end up testing that Pete that I sent you?
I don't think I have yet. Used to milk 1,500 head of cows in real life? That's a lot of cows, Grizzly.
That's a nightmare to know.
There's news that the Pedersen Fur Carter's coming out tomorrow. Nice, Dallas. Got enough axles on that trailer? Not quite. I'm still one short on. There's an 8-axle variant yet that I have. This is what you would call the Michigan end dump trailer. We love our axles in Michigan. Oh, thank you for the follow as well, Owen. Appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. What other games do I play? Up until, lately has been just Farm Sim, but I do play some Generation Zero. I've played some Ghost Recon, The Division, Division 2. Insurgency I played a little bit of. Resident Evil series. Not a fan of Call of Duty. Or the, I guess you'd call the Battle Royale type games. Not a fan of them. I played DZ a little bit. Never really could get into it. When you die, you lose everything. Just kind of annoys me. And I've died often. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that game. I got 800 hours logged on 7 Days to Die, roughly. I'm waiting for Alpha 21 to come out before I re get involved and do it again. But I agree, 7 Days to Die is a good game. It's been around a long time now. And the improvements they keep improving on it makes it that much more worth playing.
What did you buy?
Yep. Yeah, we're waiting on myself, Giggles. We're all waiting on Alpha 21 before we get back into it again. We'll dump this one and we'll call it a night. It's midnight.
Good name. West took the right turn. I took the wrong turn. Swiss, are you felling trees back there, or what are you doing?
I'm trying to.
Alright. Let's go raid Rob D. Titan. He's on the prairie map. We haven't raided him in a few days, so let's set this up. Norwegian Farmer, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. And earlier Mars, I think is how you spell it, or how you pronounce it. 12, thank you for your follow. Let's see here. I think we're good. Alrighty, chat. I appreciate the follows and appreciate their earlier raid. Appreciate you guys watching. We'll go raid Rob here. He's playing on Prairie, which should be exciting, hopefully. And remember, tomorrow we will drop the link for the 4X map a few times throughout the night. So if you're on PC, you can get it ahead of the time of when the Facebook people get it, because that's where it's going to go on the 28th. But anyways, you guys have a great evening. Stay safe. If you have to drive to work in the morning, you're in Michigan or anywhere else the snowstorm is going through, drive safe. And we will see you all tomorrow. Let's go say hi to Rob.